For 3,000 years, Egypt kept a secret about one of its greatest and most powerful rulers. She built great temples, funded bold expeditions, and made Egypt rich, then someone erased her. Her name was Hatshepsut, and by every tradition, she was never supposed to rule Egypt. She was only ever meant to be a temporary regent, standing in for a young child king. That child was Thutmose III, her own nephew, far too young to govern an empire. Within just a few years, Hatshepsut did something almost no woman in Egypt had ever done. She declared herself pharaoh outright, taking full royal titles and a ceremonial false beard. For 22 remarkable years, Egypt thrived under her rule, gaining some of its finest architecture. She launched a legendary trade expedition to Punt, returning home with gold, ivory, and incense. Egypt under Hatshepsut wasn't just stable, it was genuinely flourishing in almost every way. Meanwhile, her nephew grew up entirely in her shadow, trained as a commander but never truly in charge. We don't actually know how he felt about that. There's no diary, only what happened after. Hatshepsut died after more than 2 decades on the throne, and at first, nothing seemed to change. For a while, nothing seemed to change at all. Thutmose kept her officials firmly in place. But 20 years later, late in his reign, someone finally gave the order to erase her. Workers moved through her monuments one by one, chiseling her name out of every royal cartouche. Her face was hacked off statue after statue, leaving nothing behind but blank, broken stone. Her image was quietly replaced, in some cases, with the name of her own father instead. This wasn't rage or chaos. It was methodical, someone wanted her gone from the record entirely. For decades, historians assumed Thutmose acted purely out of jealousy after being overshadowed. But newer research shows the damage didn't even begin until decades after her actual death. Some historians now think it was political insurance, securing succession rather than personal revenge. Either way, it worked completely. For 3,000 years, almost nobody knew she had existed. It wasn't until the 1800s that Egyptologists noticed something strange in her inscriptions. The grammar kept switching between male and female pronouns for what was clearly the same pharaoh. Piece by piece, historians realized this wasn't a mistake, it was evidence of deliberate erasure. Today, we know exactly who she was, one of ancient Egypt's most successful and capable rulers. The erasure meant to make her disappear is now one of Egyptology's most fascinating unsolved mysteries. You can chisel a name off a wall, but you truly cannot erase someone from history forever. Every empire carries a story it tried desperately to bury. This was the one we finally dug back up. This has been Narrative Archaeologist. Subscribe now so you don't miss next week's excavation.